Are Congolese lives not worthy enough? A journalist's outcry against global hypocrisy. We flood the streets for justice when a Western city is attacked. We change our profile pictures. Furthermore, we trend hashtags. We stand in solidarity, light candles, and hold vigils. Rightly so. Human suffering should unite us all. But why does the world fall silent when it comes to the Democratic Republic of Congo? Over 6 million people are dead. Count that again. 6 million. And not over centuries, but over 2 brutal, unending decades. This is not a conflict from history textbooks. This is happening now. And yet, no front-page headlines. No breaking news alerts. No documentaries that make it to Netflix's trending list. No school children are taught about this modern-day Holocaust. Why? Is it because the victims are black? Is it because the world doesn't care about African suffering unless it's packaged as a safari or celebrity charity trip? Let's be brutally honest. The silence around the Congolese genocide is not accidental. It is structural. It is racial. Likewise, it is economic. It is shameful. Journalism's greatest failure. As a journalist, I must say it plainly. We have failed. The press has failed. We chase stories that trend, that sell, that make headlines in boardrooms but not in refugee camps. We glorify conflict when it involves superpowers, but ignore it when it involves children with machetes forced into war. Not only that, but we have normalized the dehumanization of African suffering. Why is a bomb in Paris worth more coverage than 200 raped women in Bukavu? Where are the investigative reports? Where are the exposes on the mineral supply chains feeding our tech addictions? Where are the global correspondents stationed in Goma, in Ituri, and Kasai? We are hypocrites, and every silent page is a stain of complicity, corporate greed, and blood phones. Let's not kid ourselves. We are all complicit. The smartphone in your hand, the laptop you're reading this on, chances are the minerals inside them, coltan, tin, tungsten, were mined in Congo, possibly by children working under armed guard. We scream about human rights, but we scroll through photos taken on devices soaked in Congolese blood. Corporations profit. Politicians look away. And journalists? We bury the truth under celebrity gossip and pseudo-scandals. Is this what the Fourth Estate has become? Apathy is a choice. The world spoke out when Ukraine was invaded, and rightly so. But the contrast is deafening. When white European refugees fled across borders, they were met with open arms, international aid, and constant media attention. But when Congolese families flee militia attacks or mass rapes, they are met with silence. Or worse, disdain. Let's ask the uncomfortable question. Do we value some lives more than others? Because that is what our silence implies. What more needs to happen? Do we need drone footage of massacres to pay attention? Do we need a Hollywood movie to feel something? How many more mass graves must be uncovered? How many more girls raped with rifles? How many more children conscripted? How many more hospitals bombed before the global conscience wakes up? Is the problem that the genocide in Congo is too complex? No, it is not complexity, it is convenience. It is more convenient for the world to look away, to pretend it's just another African conflict, to chalk it up to tribalism and move on. That's not journalism. That's cowardice. The price of our silence. Every time we ignore Congo, we reinforce a global system that says African lives are cheap, that wars without European faces are not wars at all, that suffering without profit is not worthy of attention. We say never again with dry eyes, while standing on a mountain of bones we chose not to see. It's time to speak. To my fellow journalists, we must do better. We must go to Congo, tell these stories, expose the networks of power and profit. We must write as if lives depend on it, because they do. To the readers, do not let your compassion be shaped by trending algorithms. Demand coverage. Ask where your devices come from. Break the silence. To the world, if we are to claim moral high ground, we must first acknowledge the valley of hypocrisy we have chosen to live in. Congo is bleeding, has been bleeding, and the world has been sipping its coffee, unmoved. Enough is enough. Let us shout. Let us write. Let us remember that the people of Congo are not numbers, not background noise, not collateral damage. They are human beings. They deserve to be heard. And we, as journalists and citizens of the world, owe them that much.